Today is sunny. Cold, but sunny. So I'm going to ride today. I haven't been riding for 6 weeks. 6 weeks I haven't ridden. That is, well, I can't remember how many years ago it was since I had that amount of time off from riding. The boys have had their breakfast and I'm just going to muck out now, and then I shall ride out Apollo first to make sure he's okay for Wrens, and then we're just going to go on the road in a loop because of course the boys will be not very fit after 6 weeks off. We buy the go balls for the wild birds. We have a little feeder that we hang in the tree for the small birds. I've had to put my winter woolies on today because it's that cold. These are my thermal trousers and a thick jumper, just for mucking out. Well, you'd think you'd get quite warm mucking out. Well, you do, but you still need your thermals on today. Go on then. Go on back now. Go on back now. Go. We're just taking the barrows down to the field because they're both full. Work of art, you see. Renz has got that down to a fine art how to get the barrow in there. Ike just making sure that he's taking both barrows and doesn't forget. Just going to ride Apollo out to make sure he's okay for Renz to ride. Probably I could stop doing it, but I've kind of got into the way of it. Now let's have your string. going to have a hack out. I'm afraid there's not going to be any head cam footage because I've lost my head cam. So I don't know when I'm going to get a new one, but there we go. Just have to make do, I'm afraid. Okay, see you later. Bye, Ike.
Ike.
Bye.
Ike.
Bye.
Come here.
Good boy.
Come here. Good boy. Hi. Ike, come here.
Bye-bye, Ike. Bye-bye. Good boy.
Ike. Ike, come here. Ike.
I asked for trot, but Apollo gave me collected canter, so I thought, oh well, that's fine. I've just had Apollo out just for a short hack with a little canter or two, and I just want to show you how sweaty he is, because there's a lot of people that think clipping a horse and then rugging them is stupid. So I just want to say there is good reason to clip a horse and then rug him afterwards, because I'll just show you him. Good boy, Apollo.
Good boy.
So there you can see that's a very brief hack up the road, little canter and back, nothing at all, nothing compared to what I would normally do. It's just to make sure he was okay for Renz to ride. Well, we've just come back from our ride. Apollo did very well with Renz, no problem at all, but we kept to the road because Renz hasn't ridden for a little while, and of course Apollo hasn't done much. Perfectly all right, of course, for a beginner. With me, just the single horse. It wouldn't be all right if there was a big group, but as just the two of us, it's fine. You can see, I'll just put the camera on so you could see how sweaty he is, and he's done very, very little, but he's got a big coat. So I didn't think I'd have to clip him this year because I'm not riding him as much, so he's not getting the fast work he used to. But I don't believe in a horse sweating up like that. It's not good for him. And I will wash him off, and we have got hot water, so it's not a trauma for him. And I'll put a sweat rug on afterwards to mop up all the moisture in the coat, because we don't have horse dryers as much as I like a horse dryer. We just haven't got the room, you know, and we haven't really got enough horses for such a thing. Look, he's so itchy with this, you know, with it being hot and sweaty. And he's done very, very little. Thank you. We don't want to bottom in the face. Thank you. So he's just having a little scratch there, because you know, it's uncomfortable for horses to be sweated up like that, and I hate to see that, really. Yeah, he's a good boy. So I'm going to give him a nice wash off, put his sweat rug on until he's dry. They don't like to be sweaty, that's why he's rubbing himself like that. He doesn't like it. It's itchy. So, just so for people that think putting blankets on them is against nature, it's not. If you clip your horse, they have to be rubbed. And I don't like to see a horse that sweaty, so I'm thinking I'll probably clip him. I am definitely clipping Farouk because he does a lot of work, but even though Paul hasn't done very much work, you know, he's quite sweaty, so I'm going to wash him off now. So I hope he's going to be alright on the black tarpaulin, black plastic. So it'll be a bit of a test because it is going to make a noise, but he's a very sensible horse, so I think he could go on this black plastic. Definitely not Farouk. Farouk can't. End of part 1. I hope you'll join us in part 2 tomorrow to find out how Apollo copes with the black plastic. TTFN.